Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So what I'm going to do on this video is I'm going to give a monogamy questionnaire. All these women and even some of these men talking about acting like monogamy is the way to go. So what I want to do is I got some questions for you. And this will help you if you're a person that can be told the truth and that the truth can heal you and make you better. I think this will help you. Let's start with this. Any woman that wants monogamy, that wants a man to stick to only her, let me show you how you being unfair towards your own self. One, you gotta be sexually capable your whole entire life. So when you 65, ain't no excuses not to do nothing. Your energy gonna wane, but you still expected to give it up. And hopefully enthusiastically, because, you know, so you expect it. And most guys, I don't believe hardly any man has ED. I believe that a lot of times that be that woman. That be the woman. Either, like, as a man gets older, just like we had to warm y'all up, y'all got to warm him up. All that, all right, hurry up. He may be able to sometime, he may not be able to. That don't mean something's wrong with him. That is more you. You want monogamy, but that's what you giving him. All right, hurry up. But you want him to just settle for that. All right, hurry up. You being disingenuous. You being unfair. Because if that's what you're gonna do, then you should want a sister wife or two. Then you could get away with that. Because when it's your turn, he like, all right, I'm gonna hurry up. I want to feel this. I want to get a piece of this, but I done already got some this week. But what if it's just you? And that's what you coming with. All right, hurry up. But he has strong sexual desire. So you cutting him short on his sexual desire. After a while, he may not have difficulties getting it up. But I guarantee you that same dude, if he with a woman that want to do it, that'll put his hand down there, you know, I've been thinking about you all day. Feel this. Man, you know what? Man, let me just speak for myself. Boy, she did that. I'll probably taste that. Oh, baby. I'm liable to, she put my hand out, I'm like, oh, you taste so sweet and ready. I might even play with it. I might play with it some. Have her humping my hand. But you, all right, hurry up. When there's another woman out there that she hear your voice and her knees, she put her knees together. She getting wet. But you, miss, he got to be this, he got to be that, he got to protect me, he got to provide for me, blah, 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 blah. And then, when it's your turn to do something, all right, hurry up. You see how this monogamy thing works? Most of y'all don't even deserve it. Most of y'all don't even deserve it. I was talking to somebody from Africa today. And I said, so, they said, well, Africa, them women is obedient, this. I said, so if they come over here, they still gonna be like that? The person was like, no. I said, so basically what you saying is that if a man marries an African woman, he should leave her over there and just go over there. That's the point the passport brothers be making. I'm telling you, listen, man, it may not be for me, but they make some valid points. I'm not against them. I get it. I do. I'm not against the Passport Brothers. Because she just made the point for him today. So I said, so basically, if a guy marries an African woman, he should leave her over there and just go over there when he want to see her. She said the same thing the Passport Brothers be saying. An African woman is going to be the same even if you in the United States. See? But you bring her over here, she said, oh, as soon as they learn them Western ways, they're going to be just like the women here. See? Now, this, to me, polygyny is the fair system for men. And I see why the Most High allowed it. I see why the Most High did it. Because he knows how it is in America. These women will be eating 2-3 cheeseburgers. Now you got extra meat on the inside of your thigh and around your waist. And now you done got lazy. When you was thinner, you was throwing it back. Now, you done got lazy. You can't even walk across a parking lot. But you want monogamy. See? Next thing. You should be... Okay, let's get into the question. Let's get into it. So this video won't be too long. Questionnaire for women who want monogamy. Number 1. Do you have the sexual desire and capability of 3 women? That's just realistic. Okay, let's make it even fair. Do you have a sexual desire of 2 women? And if so, how long do you think you're going to have that sexual desire for that one man? I mean, you want them to stay with you. Here's what women do. What they do is they start off strong and finish weak. I mean, how many of y'all guys come in the comments and let me know if your girl, your wife, is the same sexually or even more sexual than she was when y'all first started going at it? You say, but age. Okay, so now you making excuses? Okay, so when a man gets older, then you shouldn't expect him to provide. You should be providing. See the double standard in that? You still have your same expectations for a man when he's up in age, but then you have excuses for yourself. This hurt, that hurt, this wrong, that wrong. Okay. Next thing, how's your physical health? Because if you are waning physically, what are you supposed to do? You want him to be faithful to you? Some of these women, if they in the church, like let's say they in the Apostles, Assemblies of God, Apostles Doctrine, Church of God in Christ, or some other Pentecostal church, they're gonna expect you not to jag either. So they ain't gonna give you none, and they're gonna expect you not to do nothing when you don't get none. That's how they be gaining control over these dudes in the church, y'all. I'm telling you. So how's your physical health? Do you have the physical health excellence of like 2 healthy women, 3 healthy women? If not, stop talking that monogamy stuff, man. You're being unreasonable. The next thing, do you have the energy level of 2 or 3 women? Can you clean the house? Do this, do that, do this, do that, do all this stuff, right? You want monogamy, but you want him to do the job that you're supposed to do. What if you had some help doing them? What if it was 2 of y'all and you said, okay, I'm gonna clean the upstairs, you clean the downstairs. Okay, I'm gonna clean the house, you go wash the clothes. See how that works? See, it could be beautiful Y'all just too selfish though. So what happens in monogamy? If the man is passive, he's gonna be doing everything. Like I told this one dude, he talking about, well, I do this for my wife, I do that. I said, what she do for you? He ain't say nothing. That's what monogamy is in the West. Bunch of men doing a bunch of stuff for their wives, or their wives doing a bunch of stuff for their men. Well, it's some isolated cases that go the other way where the man just ain't doing right. But most of them, from what I see, I know a lot of people, y'all. I see one-sided, the man doing way more than the woman. That's what I see. In a lot of cases. And I'm just being honest about it. So next thing, so we already asked, what's your sexual desire? Do you have a sexual desire of 2 women? Are you going to be able to sustain that? Or are you going to be one of them people that you had sex with them the first 3 years and now you're only doing it once a month or not at all, but yet you going to divorce him if he go get him some side? You need to get your little goofy bleepity bleep out of here. For real. And then they get mad at this kind of talk and they be hating people on YouTube because they know the truth. If you're a woman that hate this content, I already know you ain't right. You ain't right. Because a woman that's right, she gonna be like, well, that don't apply to me. And she gonna know whether or not she's a unicorn, but the women that had a double standard, they be sneaking around talking to other dudes, they be having emotional affairs, halfway performing sexually, they the ones that hate this content. So we asked about your energy. Okay, you want to be the only one. Okay, so you want to be the only one. So that means that you gonna fulfill all of your roles and not expect him to do it. You ain't gonna expect him to do it. You giving him the silent treatment. Next thing, how's your attitude towards him? When you get mad, what do? Do you deny him sex? Do you do the silent treatment, not speak to him for weeks? If he got another wife, guess who gonna get phased out? Because if his other wife is right there and she see that you in the wrong, y'all gonna start to clash and you gonna end up being out of there. And somebody gonna replace you. That's how it works in a properly functioning polygynous relationship. If one person is the problem, the other 2 people gonna see it. So a lot of women don't want polygyny because they know they ain't gonna get away with as much. So they don't want it. They're against it. Because monogamy is the man trying to please the woman. Polygyny is both pleasing each other and it's a joint effort. Monogamy is one-sided. And a lot of these women, like if you do polygyny the right way, you ain't gonna get no marriage license. A lot of these women be knowing what the courts is gonna do in their favor, and that's why they do what they do. That's why some dudes ain't divorced, because they know that their wife thinks it's a win-win or believes it's, or knows it's a win-win, so she ain't gonna act right. So, but some of us, we just gotta just say, you know what? Go ahead and kick me in the nuts. Because you wasting your time dealing with some of these women. If you not having sex with a woman, there's no relationship. Why are you still in a relationship? Now, I can see, again, that divorce stuff, but like I said, eventually you're going to take that kick to the nuts and fight back. I'm not finna give all my money to somebody that just went and quit on me and just acted a complete fool on me. I'm not. And then you could try to do, good luck. So the physical health comes into play. You could be skinny and still be unhealthy and lazy as hell. So yes, weight does matter, but sometimes being underweight can be just as bad. So how's your energy level? How's your health? Do you have the health and the energy level of multiple women? If not, why are you talking this monogamy stuff? I think it's a control thing for women. That's what I think. Because when you read the Bible, you don't find monogamy. Only place you find monogamy is when Paul was telling his bishops that so they would be focused on the work. Like, have one wife and bring her with you. It was never a law or a statute from God. And it still ain't. And people be disagreeing. After I state my case, I'm done with it. I'm not trying to convince you, man. You can believe what you want. But you ain't gonna make me monogamous. I ain't trying to hear it. Monogamy is dead as far as I'm concerned. If I got one woman, I need another one. That's how I look at it. Because it's impossible for one person to do everything that I'm gonna need done. She ain't gonna be able to do it. And she ain't gonna want to. And so, what keeps most women on their toes, like just from my experience, and I'm closing, is when they know other women want you, they act better. But a lot of time, like when you give up all the women you had, this is what I know. When you give up all the women that like you and all the women you had, to me, that does not make the one you chose respect you. In fact, from what I know and what I see, it seems like their disrespect grows once you give up everybody else. You could cheat on them and they'll stay with you. But when you ain't with nobody else, you can't do nothing. They're going to leave. Because most women got that 304 in them. They want some fresh meat. They want to see a fresh reaction from another man. They got that 304 in them. And that's usually when they act up. When they get curious, you in trouble. So you think you want a virgin or a woman that ain't really did much. You still, all roads lead to the same place with these women, man. The majority of them. Almost all of them. It's only a few unicorns in the world. They either gonna start out curious, they gonna get curious, or they gonna go back to being curious. That's why you don't turn a hoe into no housewife. She might want to become a hoe again. You come home, she sucking some dude talking about. Well, I just think we should work it out. Like I told y'all yesterday, if you got to work it out, you done already lost. Give it up. Go back to practice. Go back to the drawing board. Win next time. You lost that game. When you got to work it out with them, you done already lost. Because when they for you, you ain't going to have to work nothing out. It's going to work itself out. And that's all I got to say. I'm going to upload both of these videos. Make sure y'all send us super thanks, super chats, cash apps. I mean, I'm giving y'all the game, man. And other people giving y'all the game. Make sure you ain't being stingy. Support your content creators. Thanks for watching.